I've got something for you.
You're gonna love my nuts. Why?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the latest episode of the Game Breaker Sports Podcast. As always, your boy TK in the house, and you know I'm not alone. I got the face that runs the place with me. Streets, how you feeling tonight, brother?
Good. I'm good. I'm excited. I'm ready to have a little fun here. Play a little game.
Yes, sir. Let's go. And we're not alone. We got our boy. We got Mike Dog in the house. What's up, Mike Dog?
What's up, buddy? Sad day for me.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't want to say anything. I wanted you two to take that one.
You know what? I'll just let Mike take it, man. What happened today, Mike Dog? Let you take it from here.
The greatest wrestler of all time. There's a Mount Rushmore, and there's a guy above the Mount Rushmore. The guy, the pinnacle of wrestling, the guy who put it on the map, the guy who made it what it is. Hulk Hogan died today, and I'm devastated. Piece of my youth died with him.
Man, it was that was tough when that message came across today. I was like, it was from you. You were the first person who broke the news to me, actually.
I didn't break it though. I didn't want to break it to you. I just said, "Oh no." I made you search and find out.
Yeah, no, it was horrible. You did it about 8 times, and I was working and I was busy, and I was just like, all right, get to it, fucking get to it already. And then you never got to it, so I just went on Twitter, and I was like, I hit the exact same response. I said, "Oh no," and then I said it about maybe 15 to 20 more times, and then my wife texts me and she goes, "Hulk Hogan," and I said, "Yep." And yeah, man, it was our childhood. There's like some celebrity deaths that really hurt. Like for me when I was younger, Chris Farley, he was like that one for me. Like that was like the one. As we got older, like the Bray Wyatt one, that one really hurt. Young dude, like I mean, our age, dying of something like COVID, presumably. Like that's crazy. But man, Hulk Hogan's him. He's that guy. I mean, we've done multiple drafts already since we've been doing this show together, and he was the first overall pick in the Four Horsemen of Wrestling or all-time wrestlers draft, and he was also, you took him in the GOATs draft. So I mean, major representation right there from Hulk Hogan, just be showing up in the GOATs draft itself. So yeah, man, it sucks, and we're gonna celebrate his life by doing our Four Horsemen draft of Hulk Hogan moments. We were gonna do our all-time baseball draft, but we did a pivot. We'll do that next week. That'll be a lot of fun. But it's all about brother tonight, man.
I love that you call him brother too. That's one of my favorite things.
All right. It is, and it was, man. And
I'll also say that I'm not healthy, nor am I religious, but I said my prayers and ate my vitamins because of that man as a kid. Like, I mean, it's just iconic, just an iconic figure. Like, everyone knows Hulk Hogan, right? Like, you say the name Hulk Hogan, and you know who the fuck it is. It's just an iconic. America in a nutshell, just big juiced up, steroided out to the gills. But you know me, I'm a gladiator sport. I like wrestling when it was a gladiator sport. I know you guys love these high flyers, but these little fellas and the girls now puke. But I like gladiators. I want to see big behemoths beat other big behemoths. I grew up on Hulk versus Andre, the greatest of all time. It was insane. Hulk Hogan body slammed Andre the Giant might be a top 5 moment in wrestling. That was so huge. Andre the Giant was a freak show. He was a traveling a carny act, circus act. You know, he was like the immovable force. He was a huge. I mean, there's no bigger than Andre the fucking Giant.
Yeah. Hogan made wrestling, bro. He literally revolutionized wrestling in the 80s. Well, I mean, WrestleMania was built around Hulk Hogan. Sports entertainment became a thing because of Hulk Hogan. He was the first phenomenon to cross into that entertainment realm. And not only did he do that well, but then he main evented in the first 7 out of 8 WrestleManias, dude. And then WrestleMania 9 came and stole Bret Hart's thunder, stole the world championship. And just because he wasn't in the main event, he still found a way to get himself into the main event. And like that was his last hurrah before he swung over to WCW. And what did he do in WCW? He brought eyes to a fading product at the time as the generic Hulk Hogan. And that was great. I was pretty piss poor, actually, going back and rewatching it, I'll be honest. But for that, a star of that magnitude jumping ship, like we saw Ric Flair do it from the NWA go to WWF, but that no disrespect, that's just Ric Flair, man. Hulk Hogan leaving WWF, which you could argue that he made, man. He was that star. Again, he main evented the first 7 out of 8 WrestleManias. He was involved in that last WrestleMania. They tried one more time to get him over with the, because he was dying with the WWF audience at the time. WCW came over. He had that feud with the Dungeon and Doom that feels like it lasted forever. He had some stuff with Lex Luger. But ultimately, what happened? He revolutionized the sport again by the greatest heel turn of all time. Revolutionized the sport. So when we talk about like Stone Cold Steve Austin, I teeter-totter back and forth with who's the GOAT. Is it Hogan? Is it Austin? Hogan, you could argue that each one of his characters could be considered the GOAT. Face Hogan, you could argue, could be the GOAT. And you could argue heel Hogan is the greatest heel of all time in top 10. So he's got 2 characters who could arguably be the GOAT. Hogan's the GOAT. He's the greatest wrestler of all time. Wrestling would not be what it is today. Professional wrestling, sports entertainment, however you want to call it, if it wasn't for that man right there.
Streets, what do you like to add to that, bro? I know you love the Hulkster.
You guys said it perfectly. How's that?
Yeah, no, I'll add a little bit. I got a little story. Hulk Hogan was huge in my life. Everyone knew that when I was a kid. My aunt won tickets on a radio show for a sneak preview of Suburban Commando in 1991. It came out on a Friday, and at Tuesday at midnight or Wednesday at midnight, I don't know what fucking day it was, but my aunt called my parents and said, "Hey, can Michael go to a midnight showing?" I believe it was a school night. It was a midnight showing for a sneak preview in the city of Chicago. You know, when you're little, just staying up to midnight is big enough, right? Going to the city of Chicago, it's big enough. Seeing something with Hulk Hogan, it's big enough. I got all 3 of those in one night, and it was just one of those probably like top 10 magical nights as for little me. You know what I mean? It was like going to see. I mean, the movie was trash for sure, for sure. I mean, I loved it as a kid. I could watch it now and probably still love it because I seen it when I was 7 years old. So I'll have all that. But like that was super fucking cool. And then she asked me to go too because she had 2 tickets and she took her little nephew, a little 7-year-old, because no one would have appreciated it more.
Dude, that's a fantastic story. And who wasn't? I mean, maybe Streets wasn't because he didn't get into it until a little bit later. But if you started when we started watching wrestling, who wasn't a little Hulkamaniac? I mean, maybe you were a little Ultimate Warrior fan, whatever. A lot of people were both. But Hulk Hogan got me into it. We just on the 4th of July, we had Real American blasting. Not only did we blast it once, but we blasted it 3 times in a fucking row, dude. I mean, goosebumps still to this day. That song gets me so hyped. And when we do our 4 horsemen of entrance themes, I got to think that Real American's going in the first round. That's a 101 candidate right there. So, man.
Not if I get 1-1.
Wolfpack, and then Wolfpack's up there too. Obviously, Wolfpack's not his theme. However, the NWO wouldn't be the NWO without him. So that, man. Yes, I am a real American. Love it, baby.
I came into wrestling probably.
Okay, sorry.
I came in with like HBK, Bret Hart. That the final feud before Bret left was my entrance really into my fandom for WWE. So missed the entire mega face run. Didn't really watch it. No, I didn't watch. I've seen some matches. I'd say maybe a couple going back. A lot of highlights. No full like shows or anything like that. So my fandom was right at the heel turn Hulk Hogan, which was still cool. And I will credit him. I'll credit him for every. If that doesn't happen, it doesn't probably push Vince and WWF to go edgy. It's just the domino effect of what he caused is why wrestling is probably as big as it is today. That I could give him credit for.
Well, you can give him credit for a million different things, Streets. Just because you don't want to, it doesn't matter.
Well, I get it. No, I've always.
I mean, he came back. How about Hulk's pop versus The Rock?
Dude,
That's all time too.
He overtook that match. The Rock went into it as the babyface. Hogan was there as NWO heel Hogan, and during the match, Hogan was so good at what he did in manipulating the crowd that he took that Rogers Center in Canada and he spun them away from the Rock, and he got all the fucking face heat. It was crazy, dude. Like, Rock got all the heel heat. Hogan got all the crowd. It was wild, man. It was absolutely wild.
Great, man.
And that was his second time rocking that stadium, right? That's where him and Warrior took place at WrestleMania 6, and then him and Rock were there at 18. I mean, he fucking rocked that place. Oh,
what a legend.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch his sex tape?
No, I didn't.
No,
I'd be honest if I did. Was that the one with Bubba the Love Sponge's wife?
So when it first came out, right, there was all these types of like rumors or whatever. Like, so I watched it just as much for that. I didn't watch it to see Hulk's fucking little Hulkster, which you don't see, by the way. Or I didn't see. I don't recall seeing that.
If you were on Twitter at the time, it was all over Twitter. It was almost had to like close your app to avoid it.
Listen, if you tell me Hulk Hogan had a sex tape and it was something weird along the lines as it was, I had to see it. And I watched it. I remember because his bitch ass friend that offered up his fucking wife, little cuck bitch, fucking was, and then Hulk was like, "Are you sure, brother?" Like, this is like, and just like the fact that he dropped the brother in there was just like, it was so good, like it made it that much better. I mean, it got me chubbed up when he said, "Are you sure, brother?" I was like, and I'm there.
I think that's probably why I didn't watch it, because I found out that we didn't see the little Hulkster, so I was like, there's no point in it. Like, if the little Hulkster was out, I want to.
You just want to know, Streets.
I'm
like,
good. I'm good.
If you are the rumors about steroids true? Like, I mean, there's a lot that goes into it.
No beanbag at all. Just none. Non-existent, right? Just like his beanbag's gotta be nothing. Just straight like fucking.
What are you talking about, brother? I never did steroids.
There is the
Did you hear they're having a steroid games, by the way?
Logical liar of Hogan. Just like he was supposed to be the face of the George Foreman grill, and he was offered to be the bassist in Metallica.
Oh, God, brother. His stories were great. None of them were ever true. That was the best part of you. And I still listen to this podcast, the Labs Fan podcast, just the best podcast you'll ever listen to. It's fucking great. And they go back and they tell every single Hulk Hogan story. just wonderful stuff. But yeah, Hogan, he never wanted to take a pin. We all knew that. If Hogan was going to take a pin, you better know he was going to get his roll up on you at some point, brother. He was going to get that win back. That's why I had Ultimate Warrior join WCW all those years later. He's like, I got to get my win back over Warrior, brother. So it makes sense. I also found out that Hogan was so business savvy that every piece of merchandise sold, doesn't matter if it was Hulk Hogan related or not. So if Kevin Nash sold an action figure, or Scott Hall sold an action figure, or anyone that was involved in the NWO, Hogan got royalties off of that figure. Crazy stuff, dude. No, I don't know anyone else in history who's been able to loop themselves into something like that.
I'll just say this. You put someone over you respect that can be bigger and make the moment. There was nobody there. Nobody staring across the aisle saying, like, that's the guy to put over. Hulk was the guy.
Yeah, they tried a few times. They tried with Savage, didn't work. They tried. They wanted Warrior so badly to work out. That couldn't work. Even when they went to later times, they tried to go the Yokozuna route, the Bret Hart route. None of that worked. To the point where Hogan left, they brought in Lex Luger and just made him into Hulk Hogan. Lex Luger didn't work. We're going to turn Diesel into Hulk Hogan. It was like Vince couldn't figure out how to just get the fuck off of Hulk Hogan. And that's why the product almost fell. Like WWF almost went under because Vince couldn't figure out how to get away. They did all those commercials with the Nacho Man and the Huckster, and like Vince was obsessed with this guy, man.
I went and seen Lex Luger at North Riverside Mall on his bus ride across America, the American thing back in 90.
Lex Express, baby.
94. The Lex Express, yeah. And then they even tried to do the Andre thing. They're like, he slammed Yokozuna. It was like
they did, bro.
It was as bad as fake Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, dude. It was like
it was so bad. It was so bad. All right. I think that's do you guys got anything else? Streets, you got anything else on Hulk Hogan before
No, we'll get to it when we do the Four Horsemen.
Okay.
That's when I can add some stuff in.
All right, cool. Well, you got a game for us. You wanna play the game?
Let's play.
Let's play the game. It's time to play the game.
We gotta take this thing off, but
yeah, I gotta find it. My bad. There we go. Bam.
Perfect.
There it is. So what is this game, Streets?
We are going to play. We have NFL camp is in high gear. We are off and running. Everyone is going ape shit over all the camp videos, and this QB threw an interception, and this, and this guy looks great. And oh, wow, look at this run from this running back. We are back. The NFL is back. We are, what are we now, 4 weeks away from regular season football. So I figured, let's recap 2024 a little bit before we start getting into, I'm sure within the next couple weeks, we're going to end up doing NFL predictions and a bunch of other NFL fun stuff. So let's recap the 2024 season with a game of Jeopardy that you two will play, since I had to do it. So obviously I can't play. So you two could play it, and we'll have some fun with it. Simple as that.
Hey.
You know how Jeopardy works.
Him in something fantasy. He plays in like 137 teams.
So I tried to do this zero, just basic stuff, like not fantasy relevant to a sense. There might be a little bit in there. It's tough to fill out all these questions, but
the good thing
not
for you is, Mike,
hardcore.
I have a horrible memory, and I'm not good at games like this, so I feel like you're going to fare very well. Just my thought process.
The question is, which one of you want to go first?
Go ahead, Mike. Man. No, go ahead, Mike. Dog, you got it.
Let's go to Rookie Madness for 100.
Rookie Madness for 100. This rookie led the NFL for rookies passing touchdowns and blah, 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 blah. I got to figure out how to do. Oh, there we go.
Who is Bo Nix?
Boom. So, Mike, you will be team one.
There you go, Mike Dog. Point.
So that's 100 for you.
Some are saying he's the best rookie quarterback out of 2024.
No, he plays in Chicago.
I'm just Go ahead.
Streets?
On to you.
Oh.
No. It's still. I think doesn't. No, you guys could just switch off. It's fine. I don't care. However you want to do it. I think Jeopardy. If he gets it right, he goes. But
Oh yeah, go. Oh yeah. You're right. Mike Dog, you're still up.
Let's go.
the rules do not
Badgers
matter
for
in this
two.
game. This rookie led the NFL in rushing yards in 2024.
Oh, I should
For
know
roo-
this.
For
This
rookies,
is bad.
that
This is
is.
the $200 question. I'm drawing blanks, dude. I'm drawing so blanks. The only reason I knew Bo Nix is because I argue for Caleb so hard.
Dude, see, this is what I was talking about. I'm such a burnout. I can't even remember the rookie running backs from last year. That wasn't the
I know.
John. Was it John? Was last year the Jonathan Brooks and Trey Benson year? No,
I'll-
right? That was
I'll
2 years.
I'll
ago.
be like Omario Hampton. I'm like, that's this year, right?
Tim,
Yeah.
you could steal.
I'm gonna go Tyrone Tracy because he's the only one popping in my head right now.
It was Bucky Irving.
Bucky.
Oh, Bucky,
Oh.
go.
So,
Oh,
Mike,
Freddie
that's
was-
still on you.
Freddie was a rook.
Let's go Gunslingers for 100.
These two QBs tied for most total touchdowns in 2024 with 45.
Who is Jaden Daniels?
There's two of
Who
them.
is Josh Allen? Who is Joe Burrow? Who is Joe Burrow? Who is Lamar Jackson?
You just named 4 quarterbacks.
Joe Burrow, Lamar. I was talking it out.
Damn it. I think that's the answer. That was what I was going to go with, Joe Burrow and Lamar. I'm going to be real mad if you get this one.
I have no idea.
You got
Oh, come on. You fucking
I
named
know.
6 quarterbacks?
it.
Fucking,
Those
that
were
was
my
the easiest deal.
Those were my 2 fantasy quarterbacks, too, in each league. I only played on 2 teams, and I had Lamar and Joey B. It was incredible.
What up, Doc? Thanks for tuning in, brother.
All right,
Damn.
Mike.
Let's go defense wins championships for 500.
Oh.
Bears fan here.
This team had the least amount of defensive penalties in 2024.
Who are the LA Rams?
Tim,
What is the Baltimore Ravens?
it was actually the San Francisco 49ers.
Wow.
Mike, still on you.
You tell him, Doc. Yeah, you tell him.
Mike, it's still you.
Hey, listen, someone sounds like he's a fan of Team 2 who's losing.
Oh shit, Doc's Streets boy. He's the Doc comes rolling with Streets here. See, that's Streets fan here that he brings in.
Let's go. We want points for 100.
We want points for 100. This team topped the NFL in points per game in 2024 at 33.1.
Who are the Cincinnati Bengals?
Gotta be.
Tim,
Oh shoot. That's who I was gonna go with, the Bengals. Wow. 33.1 points, and it's not the Bengals? Shit. I guess give me the Ravens.
It's
hold
an
on, here,
NFC
hold on.
team, isn't it?
It was the Detroit Lions led the NFL in points per game.
When I first thought, I thought Lions or the R words, but then I started thinking about it.
How did Tim get that wrong? Of all people.
No. I forgot about the Lions. I told you I'm very bad at these thinking games.
I got to look some of it up because I forgot some of that. Go ahead, Mike, still on you.
We're gonna go with Potpourri for 200.
This player is the first NFL player to have 40 passing touchdowns and less than 5 INTs.
Who is Joe Burrow?
Tim,
Who was Lamar Jackson, who should have been the MVP last year?
that was Lamar Jackson. So Tim gets on the board. Whoop.
Oh.
On to you.
Oh, that's right. My turn to call it now. All right. Okay. Let's do gunslingers for 200, Pat.
This QB led the NFL in red zone rushing yards.
How is this a gunslinger question?
Who is Jalen Hurts?
Good call. I thought I might catch you on that one because he was. A lot of people think the tush push because it's 1 yard, 2 yard that he wouldn't actually have led the red zone in rushing yards.
You do that enough, it adds up.
Yeah, 52-yard gains is 100 yards.
Tim.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right, let's do potpourri for 100.
This team won 6 games in 2024.
The Minnesota Vikings.
When tied or trailing in the final 10 seconds. Who? You said, Mike, it's on to you.
Who are the Washington R-words?
It's a good one.
Yep. Who are the Washington Commanders?
Sorry. Tomato.
6 games. That's why everyone keeps, 6 games. Everyone knows my disdain on a little bit of a downfall for the Commanders this year. 6 games they won when trailing or tied with 10 seconds left to go. So a lot of fluky shit happened for them last year.
When I said the Vikings, I thought it was because they won all those one-score games last year, and that was the question. But I didn't realize that. Damn, that's pretty fucking crazy stat.
Mike,
let's go.
Well, I got to give you the points or something for that. Go ahead.
You did.
No, I did.
Let's go. Defense wins championships for 200.
These 4 teams held opponents to under 20 points per game in 2024.
We're going to go with the Eagles, the Chiefs, the Ravens, Bears.
Tim, on to you.
Eagles, Chiefs, Ravens. No, Eagles, Chiefs, 49ers, and the Chargers.
Well, all right, Mike. So it's going to be back to you. No points on that one. It was actually the Eagles, the Chargers, Broncos, and the Vikings last year.
You got 2.
You got to get all 4. Go ahead, Mike. Still on you, Mike. You're picking all of them.
Let's go. We want points for 2.
These 2 teams averaged over 400 yards per game in 2024.
Give me Lions and Redskins. Our words.
Tim.
All right. Lions were definitely there. They were getting checked off for sure. So give me the Lions and a lot of rushing yards. Give me the Ravens. Let's see if the Ravens. Lions and Ravens.
You got it.
Wow.
Nice.
I was thinking, I'm like, why didn't I say the Bengals? The Bengals offense was nasty.
Oh, yeah. Good call.
They were.
I thought when I said it afterwards, I thought, I'm like, gotta be the Bengals, dude. Joey
If I was gonna
350 every week.
You want to know the crazy part? For total offense, they only ranked 9th. The Bengals did in total yards per game, even with Burrow doing all that. Kind of crazy.
Shit.
But go ahead, Tim.
Oh, okay. Give me defense wins championships for 100.
This team held opponents to the lowest points per game in 2024.
Oh, shit. It's either the Eagles or the Vikings. Give me the Eagles.
See, don't overthink it when it's the 100 one. Who are the Philadelphia Eagles? Good call. Go ahead. Still on you.
Gunslingers, 300.
Gunslingers for 300. This QB led the NFL in turnovers in 2024.
Damn, I'm gonna run out of time here in a second. I'm gonna have to say a
There's
name.
no
It's not
time.
gonna be. It's not gonna be a name.
But I will switch it to Mike in a sec if you don't.
Kirk Cousins.
Should that count? After I buzzed
mean,
them,
you're Alex Trebek here, buddy.
I'll give it to you because you said it right at the same time. But
Did I get it?
Yeah,
I was gonna say Baker.
it was close.
And then I thought it could have been Jaden Daniels because I'm like, Streets loves throwing that side shade.
He does. He hates Jaden. He does.
That's not that I hate
I
him.
love Jaden Daniels. I love him to death.
I do too. I think he's a stud. It sucks that we're gonna have to compare him to Caleb for the next 15 years, but I think Caleb's better, so it is what it is. There's no reason they both can't be studs.
I mean, I won a futures bet on him winning the Heisman, so I was all in on Jaden, dude.
Kid was
All
a
right.
fucking star at LSU.
On to you, Tim.
All right, let's do Gunslingers for 400.
4 QBs threw for over 500 attempts and completed 70% of their passes last year. Joe Burrow, Baker Mayfield, Jared Goff, and who was the fourth?
Give me Lamar. Who is Lamar Jackson?
On to Mike.
Give me Jaden Daniels.
It was Geno Smith. Was the fourth one.
Gino. All
I
right.
Still
was
on
in the
to
same
Tim.
tier.
Damn.
I
Give
like
me
that shade.
yeah.
You want Gunslingers?
500. Yeah, let's end this Gunslingers one.
Which QB led the NFL in throwaway throws in 2024?
Jesus.
Oh
You
my
guys would
God.
never know this because you only watch Red Zone.
Give me Brock Purdy.
Mike.
Give me Caleb Williams.
Ding, ding, ding. It was Caleb Williams. Led the NFL throwing.
Caleb Williams! Wow! Let's go! I almost guessed Caleb too. Mike Dog, big answer. Damn,
On to Mike.
ties it up. Oh,
Let's
damn.
go.
Okay.
We want points for 3.
This team led the NFL in least amount of third downs at 11.3 in 2024.
What category was this again?
Scoring.
We want point.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's offense. So this team had the
Right.
He's-
Well, no, I just didn't think like if it was Gunslingers, I was like, that labels down to being a good quarterback team, you know? This team. I'm going to say, who are the Eagles?
shockingly it was the Green Bay Oh, I forgot to let Tim answer. My bad.
He wouldn't have guessed that anyway.
No. I forgot who I was going to.
I'll be honest.
I was going to take the Ravens.
I'm kind of hurt that was one of the answers. I'll be honest, Steve. You made this board and fuck you. We'll go,
anyways, it's still on you.
4.
What do you want?
We want points for 4.
We want points for 4. This team led the NFL in fourth quarter points in 2024.
Who are the Cincinnati Bengals?
Tim?
Who are the Washington Commanders?
Yeah.
Actually, it's
Detroit
surprisingly,
Lions.
you're both. Yeah, it is. Nope. It was the Philadelphia Eagles that led
Wow.
the NFL in fourth quarter
I thought
points
they had
per
a lot
game.
of dominating wins.
So
know
did
the
I.
Bengals start off slow, and I had so many incredible Bengal fourth quarters as a fantasy owner that I was like, let's just go Joey B. I'm telling you, he was incredible.
Oh my God!
That's surprising.
A great year.
Yeah, they
That is
scored
very
9.
surprising.
Philly led with 9.1 points per game
Hmm.
in the fourth quarter. That is.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's finish out that category.
This team had the most 30-point games in 2024.
Who are the Baltimore Ravens?
On to Tim.
Oh man, what's one of two teams here is tough. So the Lions scored the most points per game, as we discussed earlier, but I know the Bengals had a shitload of 30-point games last year too because their defense was so fucking porous. So, oh man, it's a big question right here. It's a big answer. You know, fuck, I'm gonna go with the Cincinnati Bengals.
Mike, you get to pick again. It was actually the Buffalo Bills had the most 30-point games in the NFL last year.
I couldn't remember who had that 33.1 earlier, too. I was thinking about it, too, right when it hit, and I was like, man, I can't remember this. So let's go Rookie Madness for 3.
This rookie had the most 300-yard games passing in 2024.
Who is Jaden Daniels?
On to Tim.
Who is Drake May?
So, surprisingly, you both are gonna kind of chuckle. Caleb Williams had more 300 games than all of them did last year as a quarterback.
What the?
I knew that too. I knew that too. I did. I shared all these stats the past 5 months.
I thought I was between Knicks and May. Damn, Caleb. Caleb's the answer for 800 points on this fucking thing. Damn.
Still on Mike.
Let's go.
Tied up at 1,000.
Potpourri for 3.
This QB started 10 games and had less than 10 TDs. It's only the 4th time in NFL history that this has happened.
Daniel Jones.
You got it.
Wow.
It was Daniel Jones.
Good answer. I think probably just ended it right there. Caleb Williams is going to be your savior.
Mike.
Comeback.
Let's go Potpourri for 4.
This team started its 40th quarterback since 1999.
I guess who are the Cleveland Browns?
No, it's got to be, dude. Fuck, it's over, dude.
You got it.
Over. That was so easy.
What are the Bears at? 38.5?
400?
No, surprisingly, so since 1999, the Bears were like 7th or something in that list, so it's not as bad.
That was a big one. That was a big points right there.
Let's go
big points.
Potpourri for 5.
This team was the second team since 1986 to trail by 10 plus points in the first 14 games of the season.
Second team. 10 plus points.
It's a 500 one, so obviously ain't gonna be that easy.
I'm having trouble just thinking of teams, period, right now. Like, my brain's just like,
this team
who are
10 plus points.
the New York Jets?
Tim, a big 500 one for you. Could you get it?
Who are the first pick in the draft this year? You know, I'm going to go with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Mike, you still get the pick. It was the Las Vegas Raiders.
Wow.
The Raiders. Let's
Mike,
go.
Close it out here with one of them.
Rookie Madness for 4.
This rookie led the NFL in sacks out of all for rookies. That is in 2024.
Who is Verse on the Rams?
This is going to go to Tim.
Who is Knight?
Mike, you get to pick again. It was actually Braden Fisk led all rookies in sacks last season.
Also on the Rams.
With 8.5, incorrect. Also on the Rams.
What did Verse have? Do you have that by chance?
Not pulled. Actually, it wasn't pulled up, but he was not even in the top 4, at least. I know that.
What about Knight?
He's pretty good, though.
I'm not sure. I could pull it back up. I still have tabs open from when I made the game.
Let's go Rookie Madness for 5.
Let's go. Stealing this pitch right here. Let's go.
This rookie led the NFL in tackles in 2024.
Fuck, I got no idea. Let's go with verse.
Nope.
I can't even remember rookies who got taken in the draft last year.
I know.
Give me that. Give me the edge from UCLA. What's his name? Oh man, the Samoan kid. Give me that kid.
No, you can't just say
The what?
You know,
Alex Trebek's like.
Give me the Samoan kid, Alex.
Man, Mike's gonna close this one out here soon. It was actually Mike Sanistro.
Oh, I knew that.
Oh, makes sense.
You have 2 more left here. 300, 400.
I'm gonna get all 3 of these and win this game. Let's go.
There's only 2 left.
2 left.
3.
Oh, yeah.
What about Rookie
I
Madness?
No, that was the last one, the tackle one.
Oh, yeah, Doc. Latu, that one. That's who I was talking about. Yeah.
So, Mike, you get to
Let's go.
pick.
Thanks,
You can
Doc.
close it out here.
Well, he can't beat me. He can only choose to tie me.
Correct.
If he wants to tie me, I heard ties like kissing your sister, so fuck her up. Let me get defense wins championships for 4.
This player led the NFL in interceptions in 2024.
Interception touchdowns.
Or touchdowns, yeah. Good call. I didn't want to make it that easy.
I don't want to give away the team he plays, but I know it's. I guess I will. Tim's favorite team.
The Lions, huh?
I'm gonna pass to Tim. I don't even know his name.
Who is Mike Brown?
I missed Mike Brown. Hashtag for the record.
Hey, if there was ever a time to get a Mike Brown reference in, it would be right now.
Oh, Van Ginkel.
Van Ginkel.
I knew that.
Who was the guy on the Lions that had like 4 in a row during the year or something? The DB. That's when I thought they were going to win it all, to be honest. I was like, this is bad for us. They're getting that fluky luck shit. Anyways, yeah, let's go to the last category.
This team led the NFL in least red zone touchdowns per game. You both could answer. You both could put an answer.
What is the Philadelphia Eagles for 701 points, Pat?
What is the Ravens for 0? No, I'm just kidding.
No. The San Diego Chargers.
What? Whoa. Is that even a team anymore?
They only, well, oh yeah, I keep calling them San Diego, whatever. LA Chargers. In my head, it'll always be the LA Chargers.
Oh, but you were really fucking woke with the Commanders call.
I just get that.
Out there.
Well, they didn't change cities. I think I wrote Oakland Raiders when I was doing this too twice, and then I had to go back and rewind it to put it to Vegas. I can never get half that stuff right. Good job.
That was fun, dude. Thanks for putting that together. I had a good time. Mike Dog for the win. Let's hear you bark, Mike Dog. Call it out for the band. Yeah. There we go, baby.
There's our winner.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Good job.
Mike Dog. All right. That was a lot of fun though, Streets. That was good.
I wasn't gonna make it easy.
I mean, you could have made it a little easier. I haven't had any of those guys' names in my head in 6-7 months. You guys are year-round fantasy guys, so you even see like your sheets though, and you see names though. Like I haven't even seen like a fantasy like the app or page or names in literally 6-7 months.
I couldn't remember rookie running backs from last year. That's how fucking it's all just mush to me, bro. I should have known Bucky.
That's why though. That was why I thought we'd recap 2024.
I couldn't even think of another defender besides Burse.
I said the
one.
Samoan kid. I have nothing. I feel you. All right.
Real politically correct there, buddy.
Samoan kid? I'm a wrestling fan. I thought that was like second nature to us, dude. There's like 8 Bloodline members on each show that I watched during the middle of the week. All right, let's go. That was good. That was a good time.
Whoa, we got a trade. MLB trade.
Oh, Luis Robert, where's he going?
We got Josh Naylor
Oh, I've
was
seen that
traded,
stuff.
and he is headed to the Mariners.
Wow, from the Diamondbacks.
Yep.
Hmm.
Wow. Go figure though. It's if there's any GM that's gonna make a trade or do something, it is always Jerry DiPoto. Like that. He plays GM in Major League Baseball like Tim plays GM in fantasy sports. Nonstop 100 trades a season.
I've gotten better through the years. I've slowed down quite a bit. I feel like I make calculated, smart trades now.
Me and Tim once made trades where I ended up having 3 top 18 picks in his draft.
Yeah, I remember that trade. That was the same year I traded away Arian Foster for fucking Rashad Jennings.
To your boy Ryan, because I was like, collusion.
No, it was bad. I was a really, really poor fantasy football player for a long time.
No, who was the fat guy that you made the trade with the one time? And I was like,
Chuck.
That guy. Fucking Chuck.
Yo, I
Chuck,
got AB.
nothing
You
will
were
be-
just so salty. I got AB.
Fantasy baseball.
You got
Chuck had
Antonio
2
Brown
teams,
in his
or,
league for
Tim
Joe
had 2
Montana or
teams.
something.
Oh,
We
that
had to,
fantasy
like-
baseball league? Chuck.
Yeah, you had 2 teams because you would just take whatever you wanted from Chuck whenever
I had
you
my
wanted.
side. I had my side Chuck. That's what you guys called it. My side Chuck.
A side Chuck, yeah.
My
Yeah,
side-
no, you've gotten better. You got much better. Used to because your whole team would change by like week 4. Whoever
like
you were all
like
gone.
Matty Daddy does. Yeah,
You had a whole new team.
Horrible.
Timmy
Yeah.
2 teams over here, though. He's also Timmy 2 brackets. I'll never forget that.
She filled it out. It was her bracket. Yo, my wife now, she plays fantasy football. It's not 2 teams for me. Like she plays now. Like
Oh,
I'm just you'd be
Me and
real
my wife-
salty about that.
me and my wife binge watched the league like 6 years ago, and she was like, "I think I want to play," and I'm like, "Absolutely fucking not." I'm gonna lose. I beat you, and you're like, "Woo, whoop-de-doo, guy watches football all day." I lose, and it's never, holds and saves.
Did you change that? Did you change Doc's in the fucking that dynasty league I left, right? That baseball
Yeah,
league?
he was in the original ESPN league we played in.
Oh, that was
he played with
when I
us
traded
forever
Kyle
now.
for the Jose Fernandez
Yeah.
for the 4 relievers. I got Kyle. I mean, I won't say I got him good. I mean, I got Kyle feeling good, is what I'm saying. And then, it was good.
I got a Snapchat video of Kyle hammered in your garage with his head in his hands, and I'm like, the fantasy draft blues. Kyle won that league.
Oh shit, did he?
Yeah, he won that year.
Oh man, that's how it works, man. Everyone loves their team after a draft, but yeah.
He hated his. This is the worst ever. He's like, I shouldn't have got so much. I shouldn't have drank so much with Tim and all these things. And he was all fucked up, and he won that league.
Crazy. I miss those drafts. Those were a good time. Those were a
Live
really good
drafts
time.
are the epitome of fantasy football. That's what makes it fun.
Yeah.
No. Live drafts, when you give a fucking pay attention and have fun, is fun. When you're like, hey, bro, put the blow down in the corner. It's your pick again, just like it is every 30 fucking minutes. It's the worst for the rest.
Yeah, that'd be frustrating. That would be frustrating for sure. Those live drafts that we had back in the day, those weren't like that. We drank for sure and smoked a lot like we do, but we did
Have a good time at the table.
Yeah, for sure. We
You
did the
know?
one time at B-Dubs. That one was okay, but I like the garage ones better. That was a lot more fun.
The
I
B-Dubs
like
draft
B-dubs once though. I like
the
it. when you
B-Dubs
do-
draft was great because I thought Buffalo Wild Wings gave us our own Vanna White. And I was like, man, they gave us this little kid to put the stickers on the board. The whole time he sat there and put the stickers on the board. I didn't know until weeks into the league that he was part of the league. I was like, that guy's in the league? Vanna White? I was like, he's like, that's Dan Mize' little brother. I was like, oh, no shit.
Oh, Mike Mize, dude. Mike Mize was the best. That league was fucking
He was
time.
great.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun for sure.
So was the big Dutchman Dan.
Well, I still talk to Dan Mize. He's in every dynasty league that I have. He's a fucking fiend too. You got another one? You got another one? Oh man, he loves it. He never wins anything, but he loves it.
It keeps you. At least it gives you like something to do. You could, if you're bored on a Tuesday night, on a random like it's May 3rd or whatever it is, just sitting at your house bored, just pull out Sleeper. Like, what can I do here? What can I make a trade for? And you just start working a deal. Next thing you know, boom, make a big splash. Gives you gives you something to do.
4 months to see him play and to see if that trade works out for you.
I was just gonna say, or that bites you in the ass, like in our DDD league that we have, and Hitman had just traded for Justin Fields not long ago, and then you get the news this morning. It's just a toe. It's okay, but you know that trade could have ended up really biting him in the ass. It still might bite him in the ass, but
that's a lingering injury for a fucking mobile first quarterback.
Yeah, right, for sure.
Oh, he definitely has been.
That Street's guy right there.
We'll figure something out. I don't
even know who that is.
Yo, bro, he's like a 4th round fucking rookie running back. No, I'm talking about in Dynasty and shit, but Street's obsessed with this guy. I don't know. All right, you guys want to get into the Hulk Hogan draft?
Sure.
All right. Streets, I'm real curious what you're gonna do with these Hulk Hogan moments. Like what your top Hulk Hogan moments are gonna be. But
I know. Look. There's still some good moments, and iconic moments that I, even in my, it's not hate like I just wasn't a fan. Like you guys were a fan. I never came up that way, and then I know the Hogan, like the pathological liar Hogan, and like Starcade 97 Hogan and all kinds of fun things like that about Hogan. So I don't have the nostalgia of the old WWF version of him, but I still have moments. There are still huge moments for him.
Okay. All right. Well, let's race. Let's see. I don't even know. This is like one that I don't even, well, I think there's probably a clear cut number one. But I don't know that I want number one in this one. But let's go. You guys ready to race?
Give me number one.
I want number one for sure.
My number one will probably not be either one of your number ones, though. So that's
I was gonna say the same thing, to be honest.
Okay. The Streets is off to a hot start. Mike Dog, TK is fucking
Streets. Oh, and then he's gonna stop at the 50-yard line and just stand there.
Mike Dog loves the top. Let's go. Let's go.
Streets making the run at the top of the field.
I don't even need the top. I have a feeling I don't need the top pick.
I'm at the 10-yard line. I'm feeling good. I'm chilling.
Finally.
I'm just chilling. Little stall up. It's okay.
I'm like, I don't even know where my guy's at. He was lost in the middle of the logo. I was like, where the fuck did he go?
You and Streets 1-2 right now, it looks like.
I'm going to slow up big time. Street's going to think I'm going to get 2 and I'm going to be pissed. Honestly, 3 was the pick because there's really 4 of the biggest moments of my life.
Oh, I'm curious to see what everyone's going to do here. Oh, Mike Dog stepping in. Mike Dog in first. Yep.
Let's go.
Mike Dog first.
Let's go. TK coming in strong. It's over. Oh, is he lag? Is he? Oh. It's over. Oh, they made it real tight right there at the end. So it's going to go Mike Dog.
Mike Dog with the first pick, it looks like, huh?
Yes, sir.
In the middle. Lovely.
The second spot, hon. I got the third spot. All right. Let's go. It was a fun race. It was a good race right there. All right.
Can you find my pen? It was right here next to my laptop.
All right. This is going to be real interesting. I'm real intrigued. So if yours isn't the obvious one, I'm real curious as to
What's the obvious one?
I'll just say it. I guess. Should I say it, or I mean, I guess we can be transparent. I mean, I think the NWO is probably the obvious one now.
Huh? Okay. Just wanted to. I don't know. I get nervous. I'm thinking you're gonna drop the ball. TK with the Le'Veon Bell patience. I love that.
just moving slowly.
Incredible.
You okay? Oh, that's good.
All right. With the first pick in the Hulk Hogan tribute show, Four Horsemen,
Did you fall in it?
best Hulk Hogan moments. And I'm not even going to take a Hulk Hogan moment. I'm going to take a Hollywood Hogan moment. And I'm going to take, is he the third guy? Bobby Heenan. God, he was so good.
Dude, no one saw that coming. But Bobby Heenan, because he has historically hated Hulk Hogan.
Well, not even that. Is just Bobby always said the thing that it wouldn't be. Did you see Marty Jannetty just jump through the window or the glass?
Yeah.
So honestly, that's how crazy it was that it was like he was the third guy because Bobby Heenan was just throwing out something outlandish, and he was like, "Holy shit, it really was." And I'm gonna take the NWO heel flip. I'm gonna call it. Or third guy.
It's a perfect pick. It's the greatest moment. It's got to be the greatest moment in wrestling history. It has to be. There's nobody saw that coming, dude. And I think they even said the announcers didn't know it was coming, which makes it even crazy.
Bobby Heenan did not know. He was just saying something outlandish, and it was like, holy shit. Because that's how outlandish it fucking was. Holy shit.
Dude, you got Savage and Luger and Sting. But the craziest part about that is, which makes it real interesting to me, is that if it wasn't Hogan as the third guy, because Hogan didn't sign off on this for weeks. Bischoff had put this on his plate. And Hogan's like, no, I'm not turning. No, I'm not turning. I'm not turning. It was going to be Sting. Sting was going to be the third guy. He was going to turn mid-match and join Hall and Nash. Fuck, dude. Wrestling would have been Sting was always a babyface, but I don't think it would have had anywhere near the historical impact as Hulk Hogan. So what Hulk Hogan would have ended up coming back, being the babyface, saved WCW from the NWO, him and Savage. That shtick was so played out, dude. Once Hogan found out that Sting was going to do it, Hogan said it was a day before the show. He said he called Bischoff and he goes, I'll do it. And Bischoff's like, you'll do what? He's like, I'll be the third guy. I'm coming in. And he came into town. The rest was history, man. It's fucking crazy, dude.
I mean, the reaction, they were throwing shit at it. It was just the reaction you got of people just genuinely being hurt that Hulk would do that. It was that was when, K-Fab was still just so hardcore about it. You know what I mean?
I was 11 years old. We were in the Wisconsin Dells, family vacation. We had just gotten back from doing something. I was 11 years old, dude. I was being a little bitchy at the time. I was probably put my dad in a bad mood, and whatever, it is what it is. It's what kids do. And get back, put the WCW on. I didn't see the pay-per-view. We were on vacation, but Nitro, it was on the TV there, and I saw everything in the highlights, and I just freaked out. I started yelling. I started punching shit, and then I got the fucking belt that day, dude. My dad put me in my place right quick. You're fucking acting like this over this fake bullshit. I was like, all right.
But after that day, your dad spray painted NWO on that belt and gave it to you better.
Yeah, bro. That was it, dude. I went bananas when I watched Nitro that next night, dude. I went fucking crazy, man. 11-year-old me probably had the same reaction that 40-year-old me when I found out that he died today. Probably the exact same reaction. It was sad, anger, crazy.
It changed the entire landscape of professional wrestling.
For the better, probably, right?
Because the ripple effect, the domino effect of everything that had to come after that, even in WWF then. It changed it forever, really. and it gave us the greatest era of wrestling. That's what a lot of people call it, like from Attitude Era to this to that. That was the first domino that fell in, and what we got after that was just incredible. Like that was my nostalgia era. Then that began from that. So it has definitely the 1-1 here.
That puts Streets on the clock. You can go lots of ways with this pick, I think.
Yeah, I would have done this 1-1 anyways, though, just because I'm a Fed mark. You can call me that. Anyways, I'd say WrestleMania 18, The Rock versus Hogan. That's my all-time. That I know the gravity of the NWO turn and why it's the big and why it should go 1-1. My personal favorite moment ever watching Hogan, though, was Mania 18 versus The Rock.
Well, there's something to be said about the age you were when that happened, too, of being a little older, a little more appreciative. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think those moments matter more when you have a little more grasp on the moment. You know what I mean?
Yep. You kind of get the icon versus icon,
Also, the moments now wouldn't be as big because you wouldn't get that kid pop in your head.
Oh, that's true too.
You get hyped. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you wouldn't, but not that kid pop. It's totally different.
You're old enough to get it better, but still not old enough to where you have the adult brain for wrestling.
Right.
Yeah, hell yeah,
Such a great moment. It's the best.
Huge, dude. And I think the biggest thing to come out of that was he wasn't Hollywood anymore after the match. He went back to Hulk Hogan once more in the WWE, and we hadn't seen Hulk Hogan since WrestleMania 9. So he ended up winning. I mean, not like to give things away because maybe this will be on here at some point, but he ended up winning the World Championship at the next show from Triple H. Triple H won the main event, and poor Triple H and Chris Jericho. These guys had to follow The Rock and Hogan in the main event. Like, who gave a crap about those two guys at that point after that incredible match that should have been the main event? But yeah, Hogan becomes red and yes, red and yellow. I love it. He becomes red and yellow Hogan again, and he wins the world title the next month. Like, it was awesome. But I guess this is, for me, it's tough because I kind of want to lump a couple of things together because it's like they're moments.
No, you probably have 500 of these on your sheet. That's why.
And it's like it's tough. I'll explain later, I guess. But the first one that I'll do is slamming Andre the Giant. I mean, that's fucking at the time that was like the biggest thing in wrestling history. I know at the end of the day it wasn't that big of a deal because Kamala had slammed him and other guys had slammed him, but nobody saw that shit. Like, social media.
I think it could be 1-1. Honestly,
yeah, there was like that wrestling moment, dude. Like, he tries to pick him up, he fucking can't do it. He gets him, like, he's got the crowd behind him, amping him up.
93,000, right? Pontiac Silverdome.
Yes, dude. WrestleMania 3, just
honestly, probably a top 5 WrestleMania in my life for me is WrestleMania 3. And it's a little before my time. I was real little, but I love WrestleMania 3. It's got the Savage Steamboat fucking all-time epic match. And Hogan, it's such an iconic moment of slamming Andre the Giant.
Yeah, dude, it's like that moment. Like, when you think about WrestleMania, you think about Hogan slamming Andre, you think about Austin Bret Hart, you think about Hogan Rock. Yeah, there's so much. It's all Hogan, man. And this next one is so hard again. Oh man, he did so many things. I guess I got to just do the start of Hulkamania, and I'm going to go.
You got to.
Yeah, you're like, you're right. So I'm just going to go with the start of Hulkamania when he defeated the Iron Sheik at Madison Square Garden and became the world champion. And Hulkamania really ran wild, brother.
I'll say this. I'm not going to try to shit on Hulk during this moment, but There was so many tweets of, "I wish the Sheik was here to see this," and for that, because nobody hated Hulk Hogan more than the Iron Sheik.
Oh no, dude! There's been a lot of real funny memes and shit too about like Iron Sheik not welcoming Hogan and such. Yeah, some good stuff.
But yeah, no, that moment right there, beating the Iron Sheik, you gotta understand, like, America now and America then was different. Everyone had that pride to be an American. Everyone.
Yes.
It was a cultural difference, and Hulkamania was born right there. Honestly, I don't understand why he wasn't red, white, and blue. Maybe it was too cliche. Like, that was like the thing for him. Like, I don't understand that, because it was like that was what you pushed, was the big American, But anyways, yeah, those were the top 4 moments. If I had those were my top 4 moments overall. Maybe not. Actually, I think my 4 was mixed with Streets and a couple others. But Slam and Andre and Sheik that's a great get right there. There's those you could argue both of those at one, I think.
Yeah, it's the start of Hulkamania, the start of the GOAT.
I might start hulking out and take this draft back right now. I'm starting to feel it.
I should have wore a yellow cutoff for this show and ripped it off at some point.
I don't have that in me, buddy. I probably would have pulled something. Hey, we're all 40, right? All 3 of us?
Yes, we sure are. Yes, we are.
Oh, God, what happened? Hey, you know what we should have? You know how they have those videos? They're like, you see him at 40. He was once 38, 34, and they go down. We should do us 3 doing the same thing for like fucking 16 years. It just goes down the same thing, but doing the same thing, just sitting there chatting on our group chat. They were once 24. LOL, LOL. Like they were like
28, 32, same shit. Oh,
same shit every time.
It's funny as fuck.
All right, Street, I let out my best material. I need you now.
You're good. I'm gonna save a couple of them because you're gonna laugh a little later. But let's see. For me, I will go personally again in this one. For me, I'm gonna do Hogan Rodman versus DDP Karl Malone.
Nice, dude. Underrated pull right there, bro.
That was a bit like that drew Hollywood and got a lot of eyes on WCW right there. And what's funny is
great pick.
And I actually, as I got older, I went back and watched it. And it wasn't even that bad. Like Rodman and Malone doing some moves out there, much better than anything Travis Scott pulled at WrestleMania and all this other stuff. So it's still entertaining to me to this day to go back and watch it. So I'm gonna go that one.
Love that pick. Very underrated pick.
So all these moments got to be in a ring.
No, not at all.
Because my next Hogan moment is gonna be no, I guess. I'm gonna also go on the air or the way of a personal favorite. This was I'm gonna go Hogan in Rocky 3 as Thunder Lips. Give me Thunder Lips right here.
Great pick, Mike Dog.
Give me fucking Thunder. I want Thunder Lips on the graphic, please. Just Thunder Lips.
Was that his first major movie role?
Yes.
Dude, it's phenomenal. Great pull right there.
So, it's funny because when you said bringing Hollywood into it, I was like, oh. Both of my picks have to do with Hollywood.
Both of them. Okay.
No, I mean so far. I meant like the Hollywood.
Oh yeah. My bad. Hollywood and some variety.
Yeah.
That was like another Hollywood pick here. Okay, interesting.
No, I don't have one of those in me.
I'm curious if you're going to take one of mine. I got two at the top of my big board. They're probably just personal favorites of mine, but yeah, I'm curious where you're going to go. I'm curious where Streets. I don't think Streets is going to take either of mine because I think he's going to go outside the box. But I'm curious where you're going to go. I think there's like the two major ones. We talked about the one already, and then there's another huge one.
I think I'm gonna take this one just to fucking cuck Street. Because I know for sure I think he was gonna take this one. And I think I'm gonna take it. I also said I wasn't gonna shit on Hulk. But with taking this kind of shit on Hulk, give me the finger poke of doom. Give me
no!
Give it to me! Come on, that's a great moment. That's a great moment.
That would have been my next pick.
What's it gonna be?
See? Yeah. Oh,
See?
yeah.
I told you I'm gonna cut Streets right here. I'm like, he said, I'm gonna wait on that one. I'm like, no, you're not, Streets. Were you thinking about that one last time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I was thinking about that one last time.
I read it in your fucking face.
I couldn't. I don't think either one of you would have brought up a bad one. That's why.
Yeah. That's why I surprised you in these draft, Streets.
But it wasn't that. Look.
I once drafted Tom Brady.
It was a stupid way to do what they did. But at the same time, like, you got someone had to just take Old Yeller out back, right? And then that was kind of the turning point. And then it was over after that. It was it. It ended the Monday Night Wars. And
they weren't Old Yeller at the time. They weren't Old Yeller. Goldberg was hot as fuck. Kevin Nash was hot. Actually, Kevin Nash was hot to the point that they were able to take the belt off of Goldberg and ruin his undefeated streak because Nash was so hot with what? Oh, Wolfpack is back with the mass destruction.
I get it. I don't mean yet. Because that was they outdrew Mick Foley Rock that night on the thing. I get it. It was still hot at the time when they did it. But you got but that was it. Like that was the nail in the coffin basically for WCW. You got to see NWO at least one last time, all reunite. Then they nailed the coffin in, and the right company won the Monday Night Wars though. And that's what makes it big and good still. Bittersweet in a sense.
The young guy that took Old Yeller out back and put him out of his misery just turned 60. Just for a little reference on that. The kid. The Heartbreak
the kid?
60. Heartbreak Kid, HBK.
Nash was so hot. There was no reason to take that belt off of Nash. Sorry, the fucking finger poke of doom I can talk about for hours on end, dude. There was no reason to take that belt off of Nash at the time. He just pulled it off Goldberg. Man, dude.
Yeah, but it's levels. There's such magnitude to the outcome of that.
I don't think Nash should have beat Goldberg personally, but if there was anyone in the company at the time who was equal to Goldberg, it was Nash. He was so hot, dude. I do agree, he was a terrible champ. I agree with all of his reigns. Even his 365-day Diesel reign was horrid. But
it was all time bad.
But that Nash character, bro, with the Wolfpack, he had swag for days, bro. When he was leading the Wolfpack with K-Dog, Stinger, Luger, Savage.
Hey, the last of the big three left. The NWO original OG3.
Kevin Nash should be around for 20 plus at least.
Well, now that people are out of my damn games in this draft, I'm not saving anything anymore here. Although I don't think you would have done it. So my next one, I will take SummerSlam 2005, the feud that should have went longer, but Hogan refused to lose a match after that to him. But SummerSlam versus HBK, which is still one of the greatest hilarious sell jobs of any match I've ever seen that HBK pulled, especially after Hulk Hogan backed out then of the feud that they were still the other match that they were supposed to do, and we got one of the greatest. Like, to me, I know we had a lot from HBK. There was a shit ton of promos that are just phenomenal from him over the course of the years. But him dressed up in the Hogan gear, sitting at the desk, is still one of the more funny ones that HBK ever pulled. So I'll take Hogan HBK 2005. I wish we would have got the trilogy or more from that, especially since HBK at that time was still doing a phenomenal job. So, So, like, we
some of his best work, bro.
Yep. I wish Hogan would have just taken a pin in one of those for him, so they could have completed the trilogy.
Brother, I'm not taking a pin. Shawn Michaels, brother, Shawn Michaels, brother,
one of those rockers. Isn't he a tag team guy?
brother, I'm not eating a pin from this guy. Are you kidding me? Oh,
but it was still fun. The match, the feud, it was still fun, even though.
Well, it was memorable because the Shawn Michaels acted like a prick, and a prick that he deserved to be. All right, so I don't hate it. I don't hate that. I love the pick. The match was good. I mean, Shawn did work in that match. Shawn worked.
Let me just say, Hulk's a dick and all these things, and yeah. But everyone is jealous of the Hulkster too, man. No one gets one over. There was definitely some catty behavior by HBK and others about this shit too. You know, like, I get it. You know, put me over.
Bret Hart to this day still hates Hulk Hogan. He never put me over.
Bret Hart hates everybody.
Oh yeah, he's bitter as fuck, dude.
He turned into an old curmudgeon, dude. What the fuck?
Was it 93? Is that what he still bitches about?
Oh yeah, he's bitter as fuck about because he was supposed to have the WrestleMania moment that Hulk Hogan stole from him, and then Hulk Hogan was supposed to end up putting over Bret Hart. And Hulk Hogan said, no, I'll put over Yokozuna. I'm not going to lose to Bret Hart in the same fashion that he wouldn't lose to Shawn Michaels. It is what it is.
I'm an HBK fan. That's my favorite. So obviously,
HBK's my favorite of all time. My number one.
I side with HBK. So I'm not just saying this out of my bias, but good God, Bret Hart does complain about everything.
Bret Hart and HBK were both my favorites. So when they started feuding, it was like, I was like, why? I told you I had this fantasy of one day them being a tag team again. Not again, I mean for the first time. I'm like, man, that tag, like imagine if you took the two best guys out of a tag team, because they were the best guys in their tag team. And I was like, they could be like, but that was back when you were young and didn't realize, like, well, no, he wants to go be the man and make money and be a champion. But when you're younger, there's so much more purity to it than when you're a kid, you know?
Dude, that's like a perfect transition to my next pick, Mike Dog. It's like, guys, you like when we did our tag team draft, and we didn't take specialty teams like the Brothers of Destruction, like the Rock and Sock, but like if you look at it historically speaking in wrestling, Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels as a tag team would be an insane tag team, but I don't think that they could sniff fucking the Mega Powers.
Right? Give it to me, Tim. I love this.
Their powers and united together, brother. Oh my God. And it really elevated just everything what those guys did was awesome, dude. The whole year of them together, we got just crazy Macho Man out of it. Like, Macho Man was great as a heel. His face turn winning the title at WrestleMania 4, Mega Powers with Hogan, and then just going crazy jealousy over Elizabeth. Oh, and the feud. Oh my God. It was just fucking awesome. And again, I might have to take the AI like I love to do. It was real funny that I did the Hulk Hogan versus Hollywood Hulk Hogan match a couple of days ago, and then this happens today, kind of wild. But I might have to take the AI and do like a Mega Powers versus Shawn Michaels Bret Hart match or something like that. That sounds like a lot of fun right there.
Mega Powers clear.
Oh, against those two little guys? Are you kidding me, brother? We shouldn't even be in the ring with them.
It's funny.
A rocker and the Hitman.
A rocker. It's funny that, you know, that picture I sent you, the AI picture of Hall and Savage welcoming Hogan in. I sent it to my buddy, and I said immediately started fighting over Miss Elizabeth.
I liked how Savage was up on like the fourth step because I just know he was ready to drop a double axe handle right on Hogan's head.
Coming off.
Yeah. It's like, you better
Always-
get out of here, brother.
I seen a comedian talk about he was doing impressions and he did Savage and he goes, with Macho Man, you just got to sound like you're taking the biggest shit of your life while still trying to be adamant about what you're saying. And he's like, and I was like, you're totally right. But yeah, no, great pick. Mega Powers, incredible. Again, little kid me, jacked up for the Mega Powers, dude. Like, jacked up.
Right. And that was before I started watching like live. So I got to live the Mega Powers through VHS, which was just nothing beats being a kid, going to Blockbuster, getting the VHS, putting the wrestling ring on the floor, getting the Mike and Ike's, getting the Mountain Dew, clanking the wrestling figures together, and watching the Mega Powers together. Or next year, going to WrestleMania 6 and getting Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, the two biggest stars in the company at the time, head to head in a match, title versus title, that we had never seen before. Just a crazy, incredible match, crazy, incredible atmosphere. And I wanted to put something else on this list, but I couldn't not put Hogan and Warrior on there. It's one of those things, man.
That was the promo picture of Miss Elizabeth, and then Savage got the Winged Eagle belt on, which is the best belt in my opinion. I love the Winged Eagle.
So sexy, dude. That picture right there, that whole year of them together, man, was
that picture right there just gave me goosebumps. I was like, man, all three of them together right now, dude. That's crazy. And they were both look just how juiced to the gills these guys are, both of them.
Oh my gosh, dude. Crazy. And just so different in the ring too. Like Savage was just the athlete, man. Just the best of them. We could do what we're doing for Hogan right now for Macho Man. This is a good idea.
I don't know. It's pretty tough for this one.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, so my last one, I'll take WrestleMania 6, Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior. It's fantastic. Just another main event for Hogan. You made him in a 1, 2, 3. Savage got 4. Hogan was back at it at 5 with Savage. Hogan right back at it at 6. It's phenomenal stuff.
On to my last one. Obviously, we're going right back to his return when he came back to WWE. I'm going to go Mania 19, Hulk Hogan versus Vince McMahon street fight.
Oh, nice. Nice.
It was not a wrestling match by any means, but it was fun. They hit each other with chairs, all kinds of stuff. It was that was actually a fun match to watch. So I'm going to take that one.
It's a great pick. I like your picks, dude. All outside the box there. Really, really nice card right there. A lot of blood in that match too, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
I mean, that's a great run for him too. He comes back, he gets Vince, or he gets The Rock, he gets Vince. I just wish that as awesome as that Rock match was, I still wish that we got Austin Hogan. Like that was, I can't believe, I can believe it because neither one of them would take the pin to each other. Their egos were so fucking big. But Hogan lost to The Rock, so I mean, why not eat the pin to Austin? I don't know, but I digress.
Quite a few options here with the last pick. Obviously, it's wide open. The last pick of the draft.
A lot of options.
I just don't know, brother. I just don't know.
Well, what are you going to do, brother?
I thought about taking the worst. People call it one of the worst WrestleManias of all time, but it's one of my favorites. I thought it was actually really cool.
WrestleMania 9?
Yeah, but That was such a shitty way how he came in on that one, you know?
I do like how he teamed with Brutus Beefcake in that, and for the tag titles. I was pretty disappointed they didn't win them as a kid. I thought that tag team was real fun when they came out with Jimmy Hart. And I think Beefcake had that metal plate on his face because they just got into that jet ski accident.
I'm gonna take something maybe outside the box here. It was the only tag team main event until Mania 39. I think there was a tag team main event. They says,
Yeah. Usos versus KO and Sammy.
but I'm gonna take WrestleMania, the first WrestleMania, with Hogan and Mr. T teamed up, and
Good pick.
just because it was WrestleMania 1, it was the first one. If this one didn't get off to a good start, there might not have been a 2. You know?
Yep. No, it's a fantastic pick, bro. It's
Combine Hollywood with wrestling.
yes, dude. Yes, and he was so influential in that with that MTV push, and you had Mr. T here, obviously. He was
Biggest
in
TV star in the world at the time.
Full disclosure, gentlemen, maybe I shouldn't say this live on the air, but 5-year-old me put on blackface and was Mr. T for Halloween.
Nice, dude. Nice.
I had a spray painted gold bicycle lock chain around my neck. Like I did. I love
took
Mr.
it out of the
T.
Roddy Piper
Everything.
playbook.
What?
I said you took it out of the Roddy Piper playbook when you did it against it was like Bad News Brown. I think it was like WrestleMania 6 maybe? Like 5.
Bad News Brown?
Yeah, it was Piper. He did like half of his body. And
Underrated guy too, he was.
Bad News Brown was a bad man, dude.
He was bad dude, like Memphis and down south and shit like that. There's so many guys that were big in their like local and like there's so many guys you can't fuck with. Like Dusty back in the day. Dusty was the dude. Like, you know.
Yep. Oh yeah.
But again, that's why Hulk is so transcendent, because he made a whole entire country watch wrestling as opposed to watching your Northeast, your Southeast, your deep dirty down south, your Memphises, your Canadas, you know.
Yep.
Hogan made everyone, you know, the major leagues.
He gave Vince the ability to buy out every single territory outside of the NWA. It's crazy what he did.
It's and that's the thing is like Hulk Hogan made. I always talk about this. I watched both WWF and WCW as a kid. I liked them both. There was, thought there was great parts of both of them and whatnot. But WWF was like, the big leagues. You know what I mean? Like there was,
always
right. Like it was just the big leagues, dude. Like, my buddy Mitch, Mitch will put up a picture of Sting and his goat is Sting. He loves Sting, and Hogan in the ring. He said 2 goats, and I was like, one's a goat-ish with Sting, but I was like, it was majors and minors, dude.
Yeah,
I still got the games. I still got the old PlayStation.
That's awesome.
So a guy I was working with, I was training with, we were talking about the PlayStation 2 streets, and I was talking about MVP, and he goes, "Oh my god!" He goes, "You play MVP?" And I was like, "MVP 05 is the greatest baseball video game of all time." And we both while we were working, put on the MVP 05 soundtrack, and we're listening to the soundtrack while we were working, and then we just kept looking over and be like, "Oh," like it was incredible, dude. Might be a sidebar, but it's such a great game. PS2 is the number 1 selling video game of all time still.
No PS2. Shit. John Dowd. Mm-hmm.
Definitely. And he was a righty too, right? It was a right righty, John Dowd.
Yep, John Dowd, baby. Yes, sir. Well, that was awesome. I think it was a great draft and a great game. Streets, I love how you implemented that in. I think NFL Jeopardy was a hell of a time.
I had heard you say it a couple times, but it didn't register, and I wish I would have just gave myself like a 5-minute gander over just like last year's fantasy recap, dude, because I felt so dumb, dude. I was just like, duh. I couldn't even think of teams. I still have only in my head rattled off like 22 teams. I'm missing like 8 or 10 teams in my head.
That's why
I'm
I
like,
figured it. It's to get the rust off, get us back in the NFL brain, camp kicking up. Let us now we could get back to focusing. I'm sure because we're gonna do predictions, so hopefully
yeah.
fucking whole show of predictions. I'm guessing.
Oh yeah.
Well, I can just tell you now, it's going to be Bears in the Super Bowl over the loser of the Super Bowl, 110-3.
Amen.
110-3. I like that score. Yeah, it's a good score.
You know what the worst part is, though, dude? Let's just be honest with ourselves. We were just talking about earlier about how you've gotten to an age and this, that, and the other. If the Bears won a Super Bowl, it would be great. I'd probably be in bed within an hour. If they would have won it 15 years ago, I'm heading straight downtown.
Yeah, I can't do that. And I would same thing. I'd pop a beer or something.
We missed our golden time.
And then I'd be like, all right, I'll watch the news in the morning to see how wild it got last night.
I wouldn't have gone to Chicago regardless, and I'd probably 15 years ago be doing the exact same thing I'd be doing.
Well, you couldn't even have to go downtown. I would be fun downtown, but you could go anywhere.
I didn't
North
go
Avenue
in the Cubs
probably
one.
be.
I didn't go in the Cubs one, but I had people over at my house when we were celebrating. When the Hawks won all 3 times, I went down to Madison. I was down at the UC all 3 times.
Damn, no shit.
I was on Madison, but Forest Park, Madison.
It was incredible down there, dude. It's always incredible when a team wins a championship. It's just so much fun. Everyone just beeping their horn, fucking high-fiving just strangers. It's those unity moments that people crave for. You know, those moments are just so incredible. When you're downtown, when I went going to the Cubs parade, you know how many beef during that day? Nobody. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't see fights. You know, you go to a game, you'll see Cub on Cub crime or something. You know, you see 2 assholes fighting each other. At the parade, it was like high fives, dude. Maybe some ass slaps on the north side, no big deal. But a lot of high fives. You know, like it was just everyone was riding high, dude. You know, I was just talking about that because I did a shot. That was the last time I did a shot of Malort. My buddies asked me how many shots of Malort you done in your life. I'm like, I know my last one was the Cubs parade because they're getting real meaty, like, do it for the city. And I'm like, oh, you son of a bitch, you got me.
I had one for every Bears game last year. I had one. Ugh.
Did you?
Lovely.
Well, then I was at the bar, which was probably like 14 of them. Yeah. So that's why I said I'd be doing the exact same thing for the Super Bowl regardless. Yeah, probably a couple Malorts that night too. Probably wouldn't remember much of it towards the end of the game, but I'll remember the Super Bowl win, baby. Let's go.
My parents had a Super Bowl party in 1985 for the Bears, and they have pictures of everyone passed out by halftime. Because everyone went so hard.
Yeah.
But that was a game that was over by halftime too.
Yeah, I was gonna say you'd probably just
but everyone was shit faced. And they said, my dad tells me to the day. Well, I was talking to asshole anymore, but my dad used to always tell me, he goes, I've never even had an inkling of a doubt. He goes, you think I'm crazy? And I'm like, he goes, no, I'm not lying to you. He goes, there was no shot. Like no shot. We had better teams in the NFC and we shut them both out. He goes, there was no shot. He goes, I never for once wavered. And I'm like, that's got to be an incredible feeling because I'm still waiting for him to call back on 2016 Cubs and be like, we're going to replay that game. So
Man.
Never a doubt. Can you imagine that feeling? Never a doubt.
No,
we will never have that feeling. We'd never have that feeling. Even if they did go to the Super Bowl, we could be fucking 18-0 on the way to the Super Bowl and have and have allowed 10 points on the year and still be like, oh, fuck.
Oh,
this is going to be bad, isn't it, boys?
Yeah, they're gonna blow this.
Yep. halftime adjustments, turnovers. What's coming? What's coming?
But could you imagine being alive in 85 when you were just like, it's over. It's over.
Before it even started. Fuck.
If you could just get through the NFC, you were like, it's over. And they did.
I was thinking the other day, man, and like it's a shitty way to look, but we're all 40 now, and like how life turns. If we don't get a Super Bowl in the next 25 years, like God knows, like, I mean, I hope to live longer than that, obviously. But man, like you see people dropping all the time in their 60s now. Fucking that is not a long time if you think about it, for us to be able to get a Super Bowl. That's man, depressing stuff when you think about it like that. 40 years we've gone without a Super Bowl. 40 fucking years we've gone without a Super Bowl.
I'll live longer because I didn't get the vax, you know. I'm sorry.
Shit. No, it's good. All right. But that's all I had anyway. Do you guys got anything else before we get on out of here?
No.
Just want to say rest in peace to the greatest wrestler of all time.
That's right. Rest in peace, brother. And what you gonna
we'll
do,
do
brother?
the baseball draft eventually.
Next week.
Next week, the baseball draft. Gonna be a
Yo,
long one.
Yeah. I already talked to Bakley. He said he's down to hop on. And we'll get another person. Maybe we do 5 people. It'll be a long draft, but
I think we gotta hop in right away though. We can't bullshit at first because
to the draft. Yeah.
We're an hour and a half in now.
The minute it goes live, somebody first on the clock's picking. We're just recapping after.
Yeah, right into the draft. Yeah, we'll explain the rules and we'll go right into it. Yeah, because otherwise we'll be there until 11 o'clock.
And it's gonna be a good draft though.
It will.
5 people. Yeah, a couple more people would help for that.
I haven't done an all-time draft in a couple years.
I'm excited for it.
I'm excited. You know what else is coming up then? I just thought of that. We got a little while, I guess, before the season starts, but we do have an NBA futures draft to also do.
Oh, forgot about that.
My guy.
And we do have a little while, but probably should get to it soon.
Tim, name 5 NBA rookies right now.
Cooper Flag,
Dylan Harper,
Con Knuckle,
Ace Bailey,
the center from Dooku, Maruchin, Ace Bailey. You got
the Samoan kid,
Derek Queen.
Derek Queen, exactly. That's where I was going next. Yep, that Samoan kid,
Jace Richardson,
Washington. No. Yeah, Jace. That was a good one. To Orlando. The Bulls, we got
some French guy. I can't say his name.
I can't remember his name.
Guy got dunked on.
Yeah, but he had a real good game that he got dunked on. He had 22.
It was just it was one of those unfortunate screenshots. That's all it was.
Summer League hard. I'll say this, Streets. If I was a gambling man, I think putting some money down on your Magic to win it all next year is not a bad bet. You could probably put down $100 and cash out at least. You're going to start off hot. You're going to win a lot of games. I'm thinking about, Magic are going to be good. The East is wide open. Magic are going to be really good next year.
I don't know why the fucking Knicks fired Tibbs, dude. I feel like with Tibbs, the Knicks fucking run the East next year. Don't understand it. I guess Mike Brown's not a bad coach. I like Mike Brown. He got a raw deal in Sacramento.
I miss Mike Brown.
I miss Mike. Oh, man.
It's our second Mike Brown reference on this show. I think it's time for it to come to an end.
Bears legend, baby.
In my lifetime.
He gave us the 2 most exciting outside of anything Devin Hester's ever done, he gave us like the 2 most exciting weeks of Bears football probably of our lifetime, right?
Yeah.
We're like 16 years old, back-to-back pick sixes to win games, comeback. The one was a nasty comeback. Yeah, it was crazy. Those were the days. I miss Mike Brown.
From Nebraska.
All right, boys. All-time MLB draft next week.
Yeah, I'm going to go eat.